Imagine growing up in rural South Africa. You're now 18 years old and you find yourself in a government hospital as a result of repeated alcohol abuse. You've lost your job and you start from scratch. Little chance of any upward mobility. You find a way to become an athlete, a triathlete that takes you to far-reaching places in the globe, places that you never thought would become a reality for you. And then as that hope on the horizon starts to appear, 3 men, a knife, a gun, and a chainsaw decide to take that dream away from you one morning when you're cycling, only for you to then fight those same demons and repeat the process all over again to continue to move forward and build the dream and achieve the life that you want to live. This is the story of Mhlengi Gwala, and you are going to absolutely love this. Truly an inspiration. Mhlengi Gwala, thank you very much for being here today. It's an honor to have you. I'm really looking forward to having a chat about your life, the challenges that you've had to overcome, and your success story, which I think is very inspirational to a lot of people. So welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks.
Pleasure. So, Mhlengi, where did you grow up? Where are you from?
I grew up in the Ndwedwe, Mbozamo, Emapepeteni, the rural area. It's outside. It's like 45 kilometers outside Durban.
Yeah.
So it's like proper rural. I grew up there, no lights, no running water. We drink river water. We're cooking on the woods.
Yeah.
So, but my growing up was very nice. So I enjoyed because I was a goat herder. When someone is sick in the cows, I have to move to be a goat herder too.
Yes.
So I love goats because they don't have much trouble like cows. Because goats you take out from 3:30, 2:30, 6 o'clock is in the yard. So yeah.
So you were a goat herder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From what age to what age?
From my primary time.
Yeah.
From my primary time, from grade 1. Yeah, grade 2 was from there until grade 10, 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happened after grade 10, 11?
So then, because my grandpa had a big family, my grandpa had 3 wives.
Mm-hmm.
So the family we were staying like together in the same yard. So and then when the family get bigger and bigger, then my father had to move to build his house, and other my fathers had to move. So and then we moved from that, and then my grandpa passed away on that time of the year. So and then everything changed. So and then I was older, and then there were some other guys upcoming. So they was the one that were taking care of the goats. So
okay.
Because I was much older than them. So yeah.
Did you enjoy your time looking after the goats?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Really?
Yeah, growing up in rural areas is so different. So you can tell someone that is growing up in rural areas and someone growing up in townships. So there's a huge difference, like in terms of respect, in terms of how we speak with people, in terms of how you're strong, in terms of like there's way different.
Really?
Because in rural areas there's so many things we do. There's no mama's boy.
Yeah.
So you have to be strong always. Because let's say, for example, we take the goats to the river. So we're gonna meet some other guys from other families. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna meet on that river, and then one stupid thing, the fight will start.
The fight will start.
Yeah, we fight, but it was nice.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
But then that we finish, we swimming, then we take the goats and cows to home, and then the next day, and so they will always fight like nice, but it's just I think it's because we were boys, so
yeah.
But and then it wasn't that That's fight with the weapons and stuff, but like just like
Yeah.
proper fights, yeah. So yeah, there's so many things. You have to go to the bushes. You have to go for hand. You can walk from here to Palito and back. You never notice.
Yes.
Just yeah, there's so many things we did. So
Do you think that's where you started to realize that you were quite a fit person?
not really, because in sport, there was soccer, but soccer we're playing with the older guys, and then there was running, but we didn't run so much. The only sport that was the family sport was karate. So my father was doing karate. So then we had to do it because he had to push us to karate. But he got short, but he survived on that. And then he stopped doing karate, and then we had to stop because there was no motivation in the house. So and then there was Dusi Marathon. So Dusi Marathon, but I didn't pay the post at the time. Dusi Marathon is passing by my house at that Umgeni River.
Yes.
So we were watching that, all those things. But triathlon and swimming, by cycling, it wasn't there.
Wasn't there?
And then there was a touch rugby. They introduced touch rugby in schools.
Yeah.
So we used to come here in Kings Park and play once a year. Yeah, but it was only touch rugby. So yeah.
So you grew up watching the Doozy Marathon coming
Yes,
down the
Doozy
Mhlengi River.
Marathon and Comrades Marathon. Yeah, I grew up watching those things.
When you watched the Doozy and when you watched the Comrades, growing up, did it inspire you? Did you say, I want to do that race, I want to be that runner?
A lot comrades.
Really?
The only thing that I love is the flower.
Yeah?
So
Collect at the end?
I don't care who wins,
Yes.
but once you get that flower, you know the top 10 flower.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that I was like, I want to get that flower. Even till today, I still when someone get that flower, I just get goosebumps. So I love that flower.
So the Comrades inspired you?
Yeah, a lot, yeah.
Is that what happened first? So triathlon, you're a triathlete, okay? So that's swimming, biking or cycling and running. Which did you start to do first?
Swimming.
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 Okay. How did you get involved in swimming?
Hey, triathlon was another. Triathlon is it was the second sport. Let me highlight a little bit. So from my grade 12, let's say from grade 11, so I was drinking a lot at school.
Okay.
So I started drinking in the early stages. So from grade 12 it got worse. Then I finished grade 12. Then I came to my mom in Chesterville because my mom stayed in Chesterville because I couldn't stay in rural areas because there's no much opportunity in town. So I moved town. My mom forced me to go to UNISA. I said, Mom, no, I want to go to school. So I want to take a year and see what can I do. And then, no, parents, they always push you. And then he pushed me to go to school, to varsity. And then, obviously, I'm going to continue my drinks. And then telling my mom that I'm going to varsity. And then keeping that money until Friday. And then I know I got 250 for Friday. Then I'm going to the clubs. There was lots of clubs now it's closed. They're all closed now. So then there was a stage. Then I failed school. And then I said, Mom, I want to go to work now because school doesn't work for me. So, and then, I took this out. So, and then I started working as a merchandise. I did a lot of merchandising, packing stock. And then I continued drinks also. So for me, there was no guide. There was nothing that's guiding me. So I was just working, got my money. My mama works. So I'll buy it, what I want to buy it at home. So the rest is mine, I'll drink it. So and then I get fired at work through drinks.
Were you going to work after having drinks?
Yeah, like maybe I will pitch on Monday.
Okay.
So I get fired.
How old are you at this time?
The time there was 20, I can't remember. The problem, I can't recall years. And so, but that was 2010.
Okay.
Because, that was 2009.
How old were you in 2009?
2009, let's go back. I think I was 2009 from now, how many years?
14.
14 years. So now I'm 32.
Okay, so you were 18.
Yeah, we were like 18. Yeah.
Okay.
So and then, I qualified at work. And then I continued drinks. Then I developed hepatitis.
Okay.
My liver wasn't working.
Ah.
Everything was yellow. My pee was like you know, the cooking oil color. Like
Yes.
this book. Yellow. Everything was yellow. My eyes was yellow. So I went to the hospital December 2009. Then I was admitted. I stayed like 2 weeks, drips, vitamin B, drips, vitamin B, drips, vitamin B. Then I went out with a pass out at home because the next day was Christmas. And then I said, no, I can't spend my day, I can't spend the Christmas day in the hospital. Then 2010, January, Feb, I had money from my work, Provident Fund money. I was buying my friends drinks because I stopped on that occasion. So and then one of my friends said to me, Mhlengi, because you grew up in the river areas, why do you become a lifeguard? I said, yeah, you're right, I can swim. The next day, we went to the swimming pool in Chesterville, so there's a next door swimming pool at home, Chesterville swimming pool. And then I met a guy called Zamon Ngobo. He's a superintendent now for the pools. So, for Etegwini. So then I spent like 3 weeks swimming by myself. I'll come to the pool, say, jump to the water. I'll swim by myself. On the 4th week, he came to me and said, now you can start training. And then he said to me, that the reason why I was let you swimming by yourself is because I want to see you, how serious you are about swimming. Because people, they come and go. They want to come and swim and then they go.
It was a test.
I was very consistent. Then I started swimming. I started swimming 3 times a day. I was black. You know when you swim
From the sun.
But I couldn't care. And then the worst part, I was using sunscreen. Sunscreen is not for us. It's gonna make you very black. so then I became a lifeguard I was like qualified in 2012. Then there was a SHMs 2013. Then for Marine Lifesaving Club. Then I won a long run. It's where I noticed that I can run.
How far was the run? What distance?
So the run is like 2K on the beach.
2Ks on the beach?
Yeah, on the beach. And then I did that event and then I won. I said, no, I can run. So where I started my running. So and then there was a guy called Sia. He was doing triathlon. And then he introduced us in triathlon. And then he leave us after that. But the love of triathlon stay with me. And then I meet Glenn Cole. I'm not sure you know Glenn Cole. He's also a big coach for triathlon in KZN. And then he took me in. Then he started coaching me. I bought my first bike in 2013. Then we started triathlon.
Yeah.
So until today.
Really, eh?
Yeah. So
what a wonderful story.
And then the reason why I focus more in sport, that guy Zamon Ngobo, he was always mentor me because I explained him everything about my past. So and then I tried to go back on drinks. You know when you used to party when that nice song come in your ears. So there's like so I tried to go back. And then it didn't work because on Monday I had the papalas. So when I started training, I'm a bit tired. I said, no, I have to focus on my training now until, And then I stopped taking everything until today.
So you don't drink at all?
Nah, I don't drink.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
You decided that's not for me anymore.
Yeah.
That phase of my life is complete.
Yeah. And then I had a baby in 2011. So with that, Ulwandle, she's also one that played a good role to me because so now I had a baby, now I had to sort of myself so I can look after her. So, yeah.
And then fast forward, you became a triathlete. Then you went and started competing in events.
Yeah.
And then, so when did you become a professional athlete as such?
To be honest, I became a professional athlete now after my para.
Yeah.
So back then I was a age grouper. Because for me, my swimming is the only thing was holding me back. because my swimming, I wasn't that fast. I was average swim. So, you know,
And then cycling and running, you were good.
running especially, I was good, yeah.
Is that your strength?
Yeah, cycling, you always get. Cycling, the more you do it, the more you get better. But running, if you don't have running physique or running style, you won't make it. So my running was much stronger than bike, than the swimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take me to that day in March 2018.
Oh, that's fun.
You're cycling. What happened?
Eh, that day, yo. I always laugh, but sometimes some other when I'm talking about, I will cry also. So,
That's okay. People cry all the time. I cried last 2 episodes ago.
So on the day, it was March 6th, 2018.
2018, yeah.
Oh, it was Tuesday. Oh, on Sunday I was racing Durban Ultra here. Then Monday I took a rest. Then I said Tuesday let me go, because on Tuesday we have a group of cyclists here in around the circuit. So
Yeah.
I said let me go easy run and train. So I wake up as usual, because when I wake up, everybody wakes up at home. So I wake up, because my house is attached to the house, but I have my door.
Yes.
So, but I do everything in the big house. So when I wake up, I have to move to the big house, and then everybody wake up, like my mom. So then I did my cereal. Then I change my clothes, I take my bike. I went easy run as usual. When I started to climb Wiki Tenor, you know Wiki Tenor? By Howard College.
Oh, yes.
When I started to climb Wiki Tenor, big three guys approached me. So, but I always cycle there, and then I always pass people go to work. The time was like between 3:15 to 4:30, 3:15
In the morning.
in the morning. Yeah.
So it's dark.
Yeah, it's dark and it's winter, obviously. It's going to be, because it's dark in winter, it's very dark.
Yeah.
So then those guys, they asked me what I'm doing. I said, I'm training. And then they pulled a gun, they put me with a gun. I cooperate, they pulled me to the bush. And then they wasn't speak to me. There wasn't so much conversation between me and them. And then they were speaking another language that I don't understand, which they grabbed me down, they pulled a chainsaw, and they starting to cut my leg. So they cut this one 80%, and then this one was cut, but not that bad. I think this one was cut because I was trying to fight. When that chainsaw still running, then I would touch with this one, because only small here. So and then they stopped, they packed their things, and then they ran away. So I was lying down, bleeding. At the time I had Luandle and Elisha. I had 2 daughters at the time. So they were at home on that morning. So when I lay down, I said to I heard, or I was speaking to myself, I don't know. I said, I have to wake up, otherwise my child will be like, they don't have a father if I'm lying down here. So I wake up, and then I hope using this leg. I hope like 60 meters from or close to 100 meters from the accident to the road. Because they didn't take my phone, they didn't take my bike, they didn't take anything. Luckily, I had a full cycling kit on me. So I lay down on the road. I lay down like few minutes. So the security car guard came, and then I used my flashlight on the phone to wave, and then the car stopped. The reason why he stopped is because I was still on my cycling gear. So I was in a threat on him. So then he opened the door for me, and then I told him, can you take me to Westville Hospital? So then he said to me, he's going to Mlazi. So the better option for him, because Westville Hospital is more up by Pavilion. Yeah. So the better option is to take me to Albert Lutuli. So Albert Lutuli, you can't go by yourself. So you have to be referred by another hospitals. So, but luckily, because we came with a security car company, so they let us in. When we get in hospital, that guy didn't know that before in the car, before in the hospital, there was a number 2, the bad number 2 in the car. I said to myself, must I release this number 2? So if I release this, I will die. I don't know. Then I said, no, to myself, I need to hold on. I hold on that number 2. You know, the sharp, the sharp one, you know, the sharp that pushing. I hold. And when I get to hospital, and then everything goes away. Maybe if I release him, maybe I will die. Yeah. I still want to know if I release that number 2, what will happen? So when I get to hospital, that guy didn't notice that I was injured. He didn't see, because I get in the car and then I lay down. So he didn't even notice that his leg was injured. So when he gets the wheelchair and then he saw that I'm very injured, then he got me to a wheelchair and then he ran away after that.
Okay.
So he thought that he's going to get in trouble because... Yeah. So when I was in Albert Lutuli, but to be honest, they had a bad experience there. So the nurse, they wasn't so nice to me, to be honest. I won't lie. So they want me to ask questions before helping me.
Yes. And
then I was saying to them, I will answer all questions. Help me first, and then I will answer all questions. So then the male nurse came, and then he took me in. And then, they stabilized me. They put everything. They put dressings. And then, because that happened during the morning, then at 11, I moved from Albert Lutuli to St. Augustine. Because in Westville, they said they don't have a bed. I think Westville, the surgeons there, they were scared. So they said they don't have a bed. And then Dr. Singh in St. Augustine, he took me in. They connect everything. For 2 years, I was fine.
So for 2 years after the accident, the attack, you were fine?
I was fine, yeah.
Training, running, cycling, swimming, everything?
On that year, I did Portugal. Portugal World Para Cup in Portugal. Madeira, Finchil, something like that. So I did this event on the same year, but down the year, like November, on this time of the year. So, then 2012, I had the infection. I had to amputate the leg, which was very, 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 very bad. The accident wasn't that so much bad because, to be honest, I had so much support.
It sounds like you had a lot of support. There was crowdfunding that happened, people raising funds for you. And in the build-up to this interview, I chat with people and I say, I'm having this person on, I'm having Mhlengi on. And everybody that I've spoken to knows your story in Durban.
Yeah, it was all over the place.
It's such a well-known story of inspiration.
Because of Henry.
Yes.
You know Henry Skuman? You know him? Oh, come. You don't know Henry?
No. Who's Henry?
Henry's a pro triathlete. We know Henry. He got a bronze in Rio.
Okay. I'm with you, yeah.
Yeah. So he tweeted my accident.
Yes. I've got it, yeah.
So, everything was all over the news, Everything. My room, there was a security elbow in the hospital.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just come to visit me.
Because of the press, the media?
Not because of the press, because of the scared. Because of the security, they were scared. There's some wrong people will come in to finish me or something.
Do you think this was obviously done on purpose?
Obviously, yeah. obviously.
Nobody walks around with a chainsaw.
Nah.
Why do you think somebody would want to do that to you?
To be honest, I can say it's jealousy. If it's not, but I'm not that naughty guy. I know where I know all my I'm not that naughty guy. Some other guys said maybe I was sleeping with someone, woman or something.
Yeah.
But the reason that's always in my mind, it's a jealousy.
Jealousy.
Because I was like I wasn't that a pro athlete, but I was always traveling. Because before my accident, I went to Chicago, I went to Netherlands, Portugal, Mauritius. So I was always all over the place.
Yeah.
But I wasn't getting money from that.
Yes. But you were getting experiences.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So people they like around me or anybody they see me always traveling, maybe you see that I'm making much money. So it could be a jealousy. That's the only reason. Or it could be a body part. You know, in South Africa you can chop your head and go to traditional healer, and then I will open a small business and I'll get richer. So it's always happen. Or I'll take your private parts. You know the body part selling, or I don't know, but it could be a body parts thing or jealousy.
So do you think they knew that you were going to be cycling on that road at that time?
Obviously, because Tuesday and Thursday, if it's not raining, all the cyclists are here. So tomorrow I'll be here. So because I'm leaving on Wednesday, I won't come here. But Tuesday and Thursday are always on the road. If it's not raining, I'm always on the road. Because I have to come here, there's too much strongest people. So there's too much pace. There's a higher pace, there's middle pace, there's slow pace.
Yeah.
So it's where you want to go. But Tuesday and Thursdays, there's always cyclists there. So Tuesday and Thursday are always on the road. Why they didn't wait for Thursday or Wednesday or Friday? Why they choose Tuesday? Because they know that they're always on the road on Tuesday. Or maybe they were seeing me or following me.
When that was happening, did you think you were going to die?
Obviously.
You thought that was it, eh?
Gunpoint, you just freeze. And that was my third gunpoint, obviously.
Third time at gunpoint?
Not that time, I will tell you. It was Nanda, Chesterville. Yeah, this was my fourth time gunpoint.
Your fourth time at gunpoint?
Yeah. I've been, there's so many things happening in my life. There's so many things. You won't believe.
Really?
Yeah, I won't believe. That was my fourth time, and then I had a knife also on that. Yeah, that's my fourth time gunpoint. The first one was in Nanda. They were roping me. All those gunpoint they were open.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one they shoot, so which was all fighting. So, yeah, I thought they all die.
So, fast forward now, the recovery process. What was that recovery process like, and how did you go through that process personally to overcome this traumatic event?
To be honest, on that process, I had so much support, as I said. I didn't feel it. To be honest. For me, if you're by yourself, you'll always feel it. But if you have 2 or 3 people, 5 people surround you, yes, you'll do, but not much as you by yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody was supporting. So I didn't feel it. My family was by my side. So the only thing that I felt, the amputation. I feel it so strong, this one.
Really?
Yeah.
So why did you lose your leg?
I had the infection.
Infection?
Just infected. If I can show the pictures, you won't eat.
Really?
Yeah, I had a bad infection.
And the amputation happened when? Which year?
2020, August 18.
So during COVID?
Yeah.
You lost your leg, or
Just
the
imagine
bottom half?
amputation during COVID.
Yeah.
There's no one.
And how was that?
It was hard.
Tough.
On that day there was nobody in the hospital, like family.
Yeah, obviously they can't come in.
Yeah, there's nobody. Yeah, and then I was at home, crying now and then. Then I phoned another bio in Prime. I'll tell you the name now. He's a swimmer.
Ray.
Ray, yes. I call Ray. Ray knows my story. I said, Ray, I'm at home. I'm depressed. Can I come to gym? He said, no, don't worry. Come to gym. I started gymming with him. Everything came. When I started gym, everything was like going easy. Also on that amputation, I had a good support also. I got my first leg from Darren Hopra. I'm not sure known to Darren Hopra. They make legs in this Musgrave Park. So he told me I must come in, and then I got my first leg, and then he told me to get a leg is not like buying a bread or buying a pair of shoes and then you can wear and go. So it's a mission. I said to him, no, it's easy. I know I'm strong. I said, I'm telling you, it's not like you're buying shoes. I said, no, it's easy. It's going to be much easier. So he gave me, there's a bandage that you mold your stamp, because my stamp was still new, so it was still like unshaped, so you need to mold it. They don't let you carrying a leg. I went to the practice, and then I tried to fit my leg. I'm so heavy from carrying my new leg. I cried also. It was very painful, because this cap you need it's not expanding. It's still, so you need to fit your stamp here. So if it's small, but you have to fit it in, and my stamp was still new. So bear in mind, my amputation was on August 11. I think I get my first leg like November-ish. So my first leg, I think, was like November, November, because my first running leg was in December.
Okay.
So then I tried to fit in. It was very hard, very sore. There was too much pressure. I said, I don't think I'll manage to do this thing. Then I said, I told you. You wouldn't listen to me. It's not like you're buying a shoe. So and then I keep on trying. I take it home, keep on trying. Then, it was better. Then on the next year, on 2021, then January I start running. So I start using my running leg. And I had my first race in March in Bloemfontein, Crescent Champs. It was SA Champs on that one, SA Champs. Then I never stop until today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, taking your background into consideration, when you said you had a problem with alcohol when you were younger, you go through this traumatic event too, really, the actual event with the chainsaw with the men.
Let me tell you a story.
Then secondly, now you get your leg amputated.
Let me tell you a story. So when I was coming out from the hospital, I moved to my friend's youth teleport in Mandishkom to her parents' house.
Okay.
So I think I stayed like a week or two there. Big house. There's alcohol every corner. I'm telling you, there's a Berkeley every corner. There's a Berkeley. Said to myself. And they're all Berkeleys. Some of them are open.
Yeah.
They're ready to drink. So even I drink it, no one will notice. So I said to myself, let me scoop one. But I control myself. I tell mom, so I said, there's too much alcohol here. And then she was very, 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 because mom Sue, I call her mom because she's very close to me. So she's a person that always gets frights when
Yes, she worries.
Yeah, she was. I said, no, I won't do that. I know I need to recover proper, because if I take alcohol, I know I'm weak. I've got so much money, which was donated. I can go any club
Yeah.
if I want to, but I have to be disciplined and try to recover.
So what changed then? Because you had every excuse at that time to be depressed, to be sad, to say, I'm going to have a drink to try and numb the pain. But you didn't.
I think it's because of support. As I said at the early, that if we have 4 people next to you, if you do something wrong, you're killing them.
So it's because you didn't want to let those people down.
Exactly. Even on me too. I didn't want to go back there because I know how I drink alcohol, I take NCTC, so I know those things. If I go back, I won't come back.
Yeah.
Because I have money, so I'll just drink, and I have kids also. I have my mom that's always by my side. I have Mhlengi Gwala, I have my father, so I have my siblings. So if I drink, I'm killing my kids. I'm killing people that next to me. They're very depressed because they're always supporting me. So I think for not going back, to be honest, like the proper reason, it's support.
Having that support system.
Having that support system. Why I'm gonna go to drink if I always have you by my side? Because I won't even think to go to drinks because I have you. You're always distracting me.
Yeah.
Not going there. So
Has that changed, having that support system, has that changed how you parent your children? Because you've got 3 children.
Yeah.
Have you learned from that support, and do you offer that same support to your kids now?
Exactly. Support, I think support, there's so much support outside here, but some other people, they don't do support. They don't support at all. But to get the good support, you go places.
Yeah.
If you get somebody that always push you, do this, you go places. Even you feel tired, if you feel not doing it, but you have the somebody that push you that 1 minute, and then you can do it. Once you feel it, you can do it, then you can do it like 1 hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of going places, on your Instagram, which I'll attach in the show notes, it says there 2 times African champ. 2-time African champ winner.
Yeah, there was Mauritius and Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the first one. When did that happen?
There was Mauritius, 2018. I was 2019.
2019.
Yeah, I still had my original leg on that event.
Okay.
But I was running because
Yes.
my muscle was, my movement wasn't that strong. So, but the one that I raised proper, it was 2019. No, it's 2019, man. 2021 at Portugal, Alejandra.
Mm.
It's a city close to Lisbon, so I think it's like 30 kilometers away Lisbon, 40. So that one I raced very well.
Did you?
Yeah, but I came second.
You came second.
But yeah.
And do you feel like that was your best race in
That's
your
my
career
best
so
race,
far?
Yeah, that's my best race, yeah.
So you, if I'm hearing correctly, you had your accident in 2018, okay?
Yeah.
2019 you won African champs.
2019?
Is that
yeah,
right?
2019.
So a year later, you went from that accident to becoming African champ.
Yeah. Because I was swimming a lot on that time.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then if you have, I don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, if I stop doing sports, what am I gonna do? Firstly, I'm gonna get fat. When I get fat, I'm gonna get craving for drinks, obviously.
Yes.
Because sports keep me on that position that I have to wake up in the morning, I have to stay clean, because I have to wake up in the morning and train. You can't train if you paralyzed. Yes, you can, but
Not the same.
not the same. So sports is always keep me standing.
Mm-hmm.
Without sports, I don't think I'll be sitting with you here.
Yeah.
To be honest, the way I was drinking, the way I don't think I was still alive. Because I wouldn't think. I even get fights up, I'll step here. There wasn't, see here.
Yes, I can see that. Yeah. So
Two
you
tricks.
pulled yourself right, eh?
Yeah, I've got so much story. I've got good stories of drinks. I've got bad stories, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. I'm
Yeah.
not. I won't say. I want to say this. I regret it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
there's no point
Yeah.
because you can't take it back. And it's made you the person that you are today.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Exactly. And I was the type of person that was drinking, but I had a focus. You know, I drink now, but I had work. I have to try hustle at the end. So, yeah. And then I think my grandpa also played a very good role on my being strong, because I grew up. The closest person was my grandpa, because he's the one who's always in the yard. Because my father was working, he was coming at home like per week or skip weeks. So yeah, but the person that was always around me was my grandpa.
Grandfather.
And he was a hardcore person.
Was he?
He was a blackjack. You know those old police blackjack, metro police.
Yes.
Yeah, they used to call them blackjack, but they were in township most of the time.
Okay.
That person was a hardcore, but proper. He made us strong. So all the guys, because we were a big family at home. So the people, the youngsters that grow up under the hand of my grandpa, they're all proper.
Are they?
Yeah, we all proper. We all
Under his leadership.
Yes, we all focus. The only little ones now, they'll go sideways. You can see. The one that we grew up under my guard of my grandpa, we all proper.
Let's look to the future. What have you got coming up? You're training now, you're in a good space, you're getting some momentum. What events do you have coming up?
I have Egypt, which is on Sunday. I'm leaving on Wednesday.
Okay.
So
What's happening in Egypt?
it's African Champs.
African Champs.
So it's a qualifier. It's one of the qualifier races for Paris. So my goal
The
is
Paralympics.
Yeah,
Paralympics.
Paralympics.
When is Paris? Paralympics.
Paralympics in next year, 2024, August.
So that's on the horizon for you. You're wanting to qualify for that.
Yeah. And then my other race would be, I'm not sure now, but Mossel Bay. And then I'll do another qualifier, would be March next year, which is I've still got a lot of time to prepare for it.
Okay.
So, but Moses Bay, it's a 7.3. I'm preparing for qualifiers for Paris.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with these qualifiers for Paris, what are the distances for each?
It's 750 swim. It's a sprint. So 750 swim, 20 bike, and 5K run.
Okay.
So our triathlon is difficult. So it's complex. I want to say it's complex. It's difficult. So it's not like a track or swimming. Swimming, once you swim and under the time, or let's say you swim 400, you swim. I'm making an example. You swim 340, and then you qualify to go for. If you're the first one,
Yeah.
then you qualified. So and you can still swim that time to other events. For us, it's a point system. The more you race, the more you get points.
Okay.
So even if you good than me, but me I'm not so good, but I'm racing much.
Yeah, you
So
accumulate the points,
exactly, yes.
even
And
though that there might be one athlete better than the
Yes,
other.
exactly. And the sad part, all those events that are in Europe.
Okay.
So there's a lot of traveling, and then all those events that are in Europe. So and then it's mostly we are self-funding. So
Self-funding.
yeah.
Do you have a dream, Mhlengi? What would you like? What would be the pinnacle of your career? What would you like to achieve? Is it the Paralympics?
A podium in Paralympics.
Podium at Paralympic Games.
Could be 3,
Paris.
could be 2, it could be 1. Yeah, just a podium
So, and Paralympics is next year.
next year.
So you've got 1 year.
1 year. And
1
then,
year to
and then I had,
realize a dream.
and I didn't have a last year. I had injured at work, so which is another story. But I don't want to take as an excuse. So,
Yeah.
but I need to to work. I know I'll make it.
I had somebody on the show last week, Jessica Ford, and Jess Ford was raped by 4 or 5 men in Shongweni, okay, and this was in 2008. She's opened up the Jess Ford Foundation, which helps rape survivors and rape awareness. And where I'm going with this is somebody asked her, if you could take back what happened to you, would you take it back? And she said no, she would never, because that event made her the person that she is, and she was able to change lives and inspire people because of that event. Would you say that that's something that you can apply to you?
Yeah, me too. I don't think I'll take it back, because that event, I'll say there was a reason behind it. So, and then at the same thing, I wanna ask question, why me?
Mm-hmm.
So all my hard live or hard experience. So there's a reason behind it. So it's not for you, it's not for anybody, it's for me. So if it's for anybody, maybe you won't survive on it. So I don't think, and there's, as she said, there's so many people that see my story and get inspired. So like her
Yes.
story also. So
And yeah, I found your story very inspiring, which is why I reached out to you to have you on the show.
yeah, so I don't think I'll take it back, and I don't wish to be to be another person that had my injury, because maybe, as I said, maybe he won't survive on it.
Yes.
So, and then when I'm thinking, because as I said, that's the way I grew up. The way I grew up, I think it was a preparation all of my journey. Because I don't want to say we didn't have a nice life or whatever, but my life was like a hardcore life. So you have to be hard, you have to be tough. So if you're not tough, you won't survive. So there's so many things we did. There's so many things that made me very strong until today.
So throughout your life, it sounds to me like you grew up with adversity, and that made you tough, and that has enabled you and given you the skills to be able to deal with hardships that come your way, to be resilient, to rechannel your energy and to refocus, to achieve another goal, to overcome the odds.
Yeah.
And it sounds like what you're aiming to do next year, that podium and Paralympics, it sounds to me like that is something that is so worthwhile. And I think that given what you've overcome in your life already so far that we've spoken about, that you've shared with me, it seems like something that you could definitely achieve. Definitely. Because of the mindset and because of the toughness that you've developed over the years.
Yeah, I can say I'll achieve it. If I have a good, not disturbing.
Yes.
But proper training, consistent training, easy. Not easy, I don't want to say easy, but
But you believe you can do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a story that would be.
It's going to be hard to qualify, to be honest, because it's going to be very hard. My only worry is to qualify. That is my only worry, because only the events, if I can show the calendar, all the events are in Europe.
Yeah.
For next year. Only one event is Abu Dhabi, is in March in Abu Dhabi, which is closer to me, but mostly are in Europe. So and then there's guys are racing now. So I didn't race. It's my first race. That's all I'll do next week. So, and then my points, they're getting smaller.
Yes.
Because I didn't race so much. So the guys are racing now, they're getting more points. So it's gonna be hard, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna do it. The only reason that is to qualify. It's gonna be very hard.
If people want to sponsor, raise funds for you to participate in those qualifiers in Europe, where should they contact you? Should they contact you on Instagram?
I think it's better to contact me on Instagram.
What is your Instagram handle?
Mhle_Gwala.
Okay. I'll put that in the show notes. I'll put it as a link
Okay,
so people can take a look at that,
Yeah.
which I think is a very worthwhile.
It's hard to be honest for us in triathlon, because most of the events you have to worry about training, and then you have to worry about how you're gonna get funds to raise. So if you can take that funds worry, then you know that you focus on training. So I think everything will be much better, because you know that I have to train, but I've got funds that I'm gonna use to go and to raise.
I understand, yeah.
So, yeah.
Mhlengi, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. I think your story has been inspirational, and I don't think it's the end of your story either. I think it's just the beginning. Maybe this time next year or at the end of the Paralympics, with some luck, with some funding, and with an uninterrupted year's worth of training, we should make a deal that if you get that goal, if you get that podium, then we're coming back.
Yeah.
And then we'll do another one.
Yeah, we'll do another one.
And then we'll reach out and we'll talk about that year and what that meant. Hey? Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks so much.
It was
for
lovely
having me.
to meet you. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
A pleasure. Cheers. Wait. Before you go. Did you enjoy that episode as much as I did hosting it? Please go on to Apple Podcasts or to Spotify, rate the show, follow the show, subscribe to the show, leave a comment and a review. Every little bit helps. The more reviews that the show gets, the more traction it's going to get, which means that the guests get better and better, the value gets better and better, and then we can continue to grow together and be better as a community. Thank you very much. Have a great day.